How's it going, guys? My name is John and welcome to my NEStalgiaholic show. This episode I'm going to talk about Domino Rally. This is a very popular toy line in the 1980s, 1990s. This particular set, I believe, is from the 1980s. But there's a lot of different sets that came out. In fact, it came out by Pressman Toys, and they sold over $100 million worth of toys in this particular toy line itself. So it was very, very popular. What's interesting about this particular toy line, however, is that it was created by a 16-year-old boy named Jack Carroll. And him and his dad came up with the idea. Didn't have the financing or anything backing to really develop that. However, Universal Product Innovations ended up taking over the patent, got the copyrights and everything, all that, and they actually provided to Pressman Toys to release, and it did very, very well. In fact, recently, in 2012, a company called Goliath has taken over this toy line. So you can actually find Domino Rally toys in stores even today. They advertise it on shows like Nickelodeon, Disney, all the kids shows today, obviously. But one thing I really liked about Domino Rally was the different accessories. Now, this is the basic set, but they had different sets, including a Mad Lab set. They had a neon set, like a glow-in-the-dark type set. I remember they had a set, another set growing up that was like, they actually had a plane that launched a plane, and the plane would knock over dominoes. And they also had like a rocket launcher. One would actually set up a rocket launcher. This particular set has a loop-de-loop, as you can see here. All the dominoes came in multiple colors: green, yellow, blue, red, etc. And they were initially actually full size. These actually are hollow. Like one side is kind of empty, the other, or one side is like flat, the other side is kind of indented. And these were kind of cheaply made. These actually would break very, very easily, unfortunately. But they made it kind of top heavy for a reason, so they'd fall over easily. I loved setting these up growing up as a kid. Although my problem is my cat would always tend to knock them over before I was done, which is kind of annoying. But you'd spend hours sometimes setting these up. You'd add expansions and stuff like that, and then it'd be done in a minute or so. So without any further ado, let me set this up, this Domino Rally setup up, and show you how it works. I'm going to show you real quick. These are, to make it easy, they have these sets here that already they have the dominoes already established, and they're kind of linked in there, which make it easy. They do the same thing here with this little hill thing, which is nice. So that definitely saves some time. As you can see, just do that. Let me do it real quick. Set it up. And you knock it over. And then knocks it over. That's pretty cool. So it definitely saves you time. The loop-de-loop, this thing I'm actually missing a piece, because ideally, the domino's supposed to fall. This is supposed to shoot up. And here's a loop-de-loop. It snaps in. I'm missing, there's like a spring here that actually, when it hits this yellow dot, it's actually supposed to launch this and cause a chain reaction, etc. so forth. But without any further ado, let's take a closer look at my setup over Domino Rally. Thanks for watching, guys. Please leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys remember these, I'm very curious to see if you guys had these growing up as a kid as well. Thanks as always for subscribing. See you guys soon. Okay, here it goes.